I love Lamine Yamal. I think he's an incredible player. He's a world-class talent. And I think in a few years' time, I think he's going to dominate the game of football. That's if he stays fit and then he's lucky with injuries and then he continues to perform the way he's performing for Spain and Barcelona. For Spain and Barcelona, I think he's going to be at the very top. But that is something that we have to wait and see how the whole team pans out. But when it comes to Balon d'Or, when it comes to individual awards, I think Barcelona and Real Madrid, they have this unmatched PR that, like there's this glazing that goes about whenever, there's a Barcelona player or a Madrid player performing at the level of winning the Balon d'Or. Let's not forget, I'm saying this without any fear of favor. I'm not a Liverpool fan. And plus, if you know me very well, I'm not a big fan of Mohamed Salah like that. But this 2024-2025 season, no player has had a better individual season than Mohamed Salah. Salah has outperformed all these guys. I don't think there's any of these guys that has scored 28 goals this season. In the league alone, there's no player that is in contention for the Balon d'Or that has had 18 assists in the league alone. Salah has won the league. That's another point. You understand? So at some point, at the beginning of this season, Liverpool were running away with everything. They were the best team in the Champions League. Salah was the best player in the Champions League. But the moment Liverpool were knocked out of the Champions League, like the narratives changed. People started talking about, okay, Salah, African Cup of Nations is not a major tournament. Salah could have probably been a major contender for the Balon d'Or only if Liverpool have gone all the way. So if Liverpool had gone all the way, then Salah probably would have been a major contender for the Balon d'Or. Now the narrative is beginning to change again because it has hit two Barcelona players that are in contention for the Balon d'Or. Rafinha, obviously for me, I think he's the best performing player in La Liga, and he's even backup best player this season. So I know people, love to, they love Lamine Yamal. I love him as well. I think he's my kind of player because I'm not a statistic kind of guy, like somebody who watches football and then, talk about goals and assists. I think there's something called eye test. There's something called, how a young player or a player in general, who is not even a midfielder, can decide the direction the football match is going to go. Like, dictates the tempo or controls how the flow of the match goes. Those are my kind of player. That's why I'll die on the hill of defending Hazard over these guys that, their football is all about scoring goals, assisting, nothing more than just scoring goals and assisting. But this season, if you are being factual, if you are being realistic, then Salah is the major and the only contender for the Ballon d'Or. The same way he has run away with all the individual awards in the Premier League, is the same way he should be ahead of everybody. But if you want to talk about the Champions League, obviously, then we shouldn't be talking about Lamine Yamal or Rafinha being the best player in the world, obviously now. You understand? Dembele has had a very good season as well. He has scored some goals. He has a lot of assists. He has won the French League 1. He's going to win other trophies as well. So if the yardstick for an individual award now is how you perform in the Champions League, the amount of trophies you win, then there's no other contender but Dembele at this point. Or we can even talk about Lautaro Martinez. I feel all these years, he has always had a very good season. He has always done incredible things. Only for UEFA and FIFA to bypass him and then hand the award to somebody who is less deserving of the award. He won the World Cup. He was Serie A best player. He won the league. He was top scorer, and still they bypassed him. Nobody looked him when it was time to vote for the best player in the world. So I love Lamine Yamal. I think he's going to have his time. But this season, this particular season, talking about Lamine Yamal winning the Ballon d'Or, for me, I think is too much. And I can't disagree with, people who feel Salah has been has been has been